Okay, y'all, let's talk. So, as some of you may or may not know, June is not just Pride Month. June is Men's Mental Health Month or Mental Health Awareness Month. And when it's something as serious as the mental health of men that's overshadowed by a lot of things that are celebrated all the entire month of June, whether it be Pride or Black music or whatever for that matter. I'm taking upon myself to now on from recognizing June as men's Mental Health Awareness Month because, listen, it's very important. I mean, if y'all don't know, the majority of suicides are men. In case y'all didn't know that. But I did say that I would explain my absence. And it's in the vein of mental health. You know, life circumstances can take a toll on you. You often feel just the weight of the world weighing down on you. You feel like any minute now you could just crack or crash. You have all these things that are kind of fighting against each other in you, these internal struggles. You're torn between what you are expected to be and what you want to be. What I'm supposed to be versus what I am. What I feel and what I know. I feel like in the same package where we find the human desires to be loved and respected, I think we all yearn for some way to be understood, I know to live unapologetically is the wave, but to have someone say, I feel you and mean it, it's an amazing feeling. But then again, I also had a friend recently say some words that were pretty much bars to me. He was saying how he used to think that he was too different to be understood. Then he realized he was trying to reason with those that didn't even understand themselves. If you only determine normal by what's dictated to you by the masses, then by all means, continue to misunderstand me. And that's a very powerful word. That's a very powerful affirmation if you can grasp onto it. I don't know if I've been misinterpreted or if I've just miscommunicated. I mean, that's for real. I mean, I probably have miscommunicated before. I don't always get my point across the right way. It's just, I've just been feeling overlooked lately. I feel like I'm kind of walking around by myself, from the content creation thing and, just the way life has been lifing. And I won't bore or burden y'all with details, but yeah, life has just been lifing, man. It's not over yet. There are still some things that I very much have to deal with. But I've lived long enough to know that it's darkest before the dawn. In spite of everything we go through, y'all, you have to be 10 toes down, unshakable and bold about two things. And that is who you are and what you believe. And I promise you, if you hold on to those two things, you can go through anything and at least keep your sanity, at least. Keep your resolve. You got to know who you are and what you believe. Because if anyone can tell you what you believe or tell you who you are, you've already lost. You have to know those two things for sure. If you know that, I feel like you can survive anything. I know who I am. I even know what I am. I'm a blurred. I'm a comic book lover. I'm a gamer. The fact that I know that I'm a gamer helps me realize that shit's always the hardest before you level up. So I'm gonna fight this boss battle. And when I win, I promise y'all ain't even ready. Ladies and gentlemen, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this, once again, is Do You Speak Geek?
DYSG. Keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs. Dope topics, come see. DYSG. Keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs. Dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The Source Wall, Wednesday dropping comics you should cop. I think you'd ought to peep. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix. They preaching the gospel, real ish, ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crackcorn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. Number one on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It feels so good to be back in here. Shout out to everybody who has been rocking, to everybody who has been patiently waiting for me to return. And y'all, I thank you for sticking in there with me, for holding me down, for waiting, for just for everything. Thanks to all my family and friends. But if you are new here, welcome to Do You Speak Geek? This is the podcast where we bring you all the latest and greatest inside of the geek realm. Shout out to the crew over there at Spreaker, Spreaker.com, where you can distribute your podcast. But wherever you get your podcast, please be sure to search for Do You Speak Geek and hit that subscribe. But in the meantime, follow us on social media. Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, Twitch at DYSG_games, and Instagram and TikTok at Do You Speak Geek. Coming soon, DYSGmedia.com. It's going to be the central hub for everything under the DYSG umbrella. The Do You Speak Geek podcast, the CCW podcast, the Love Blurs podcast. We have content coming from Dono. We have content coming from other creators under the umbrella. Oh, y'all didn't know that. We got music that's going to be dropping. We have blogs, articles. We have a lot of things coming your way. So just please be patient. Oh, did I also mention merch? Oh, yeah, merch is coming too. So, yeah, stay tuned. Stay ready. It's coming. And at the same time, don't forget, check out that YouTube channel, the only place you can find the Dono and Daddy Show. Please be sure to subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave comments. We want to know what you guys think. We apologize for not giving y'all the first Friday fights this month in June, but for the one in July, oh, it's going to be special. I'll give y'all a clue. BlurredCon. That's enough of that. Yo, we got a pretty good show for y'all this time, so let's go ahead and do what we do about this time, people. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I wanna be the very best.
Talk nerdy to me.
Okay, we got reviews coming at you at rapid fire. We have Final Fantasy 16. Listen, y'all. Fast, reflex-driven, action-heavy combat. Final Fantasy 16 it's a departure from what fans may expect out of a Final Fantasy game, but excellent story, characters, voice acting. Shout out to Kenny Omega in this. World building are right up there with the best the series has to offer. The innovative action time lore feature should set a new standard for how lengthy, story-heavy games keep players invested in its world. This lush featured world, y'all, this is what next gen should look like. for sure. Please get that game. Skull Island. King Kong meets Johnny Quest in Netflix's Skull Island, an animated MonsterVerse series without any original ideas. Okay, we're out of that one. Those are your reviews, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the source wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said, Stan. Let's hop right into it. The pull list this week, we have Captain America: Symbol of Truth number 14. Fresh from the battle with Bucky Barnes and White Wolf, Sam Wilson returns home to Harlem with battle scars and a renewed sense of focus. With Misty Knight by his side, he sets out to forge a new path and maybe reunite with some old friends along the way. Got Misty Knight up in there? I am in. Let's go. Tim Drake Robin number 10. Robin and Batwoman are trapped in the lair of the Chaos Monsters. Will they be able to escape with their sanity intact? This is the final issue of the Tim Drake Robin run. Please pick this up if you're collecting the whole series. Power Rangers Unlimited: The Coinless number 1. As if the medium-spanning fan-favorite villain Drakon wasn't enough of a threat, Mistress Vile has special plans of her own, ones that will bring the Rangers' greatest foe into our world. But this scheming isn't without consequence for Drakon, and he'll have to take a page from Zordon's book if he wants the world of the Coinless to survive. Yo, the Power Rangers books be slapping if y'all don't know, for real. Like, just so y'all know, the Power Rangers books slap. So yeah, maybe start with this one. Check it out. And finally, we have Creed: The Next Round number 1. 10 years after the events of the blockbuster Creed 3, Amara Creed is set on her own path, stepping outside of her father Adonis Creed's shadow and training like there's no tomorrow. But when her division opponents no longer present a challenge, Amara's drive will have her follow in her father's footsteps, going underground. She'll also need the perfect trainer, but perfection comes with tangled strings attached. Superstar writers Latoya Morgan, Ja Jameson, artist Wilton Santos, alongside Creed 3 director and star Michael B. Jordan, bring Creed to comics in a story no fan of the franchise can afford to miss. I'll be picking this one up and many more. You do the same this week at your local comic book store. Now, in Source Wall news, I don't know why the hell they're doing this. This has caused nothing but rage for some people. Marvel Comics has teased the wedding of Tony Stark and Emma Frost. Wedding bells are ringing again in the Marvel Universe, but this time it's probably the last two characters anyone would have expected to tie the knot. DYSG can exclusively reveal that Emma Frost and Tony Stark will be getting married in the pages of X-Men 26, The Invincible Iron Man 10 this fall. Both issues are written by Jerry Dugan, with Stefano Caselli drawing X-Men 26 and Juan Figueri drawing The Invincible Iron Man 10. This plot twist is the latest example of increased connectivity between the X-Men and Iron Man lines in recent months. Listen, I just don't understand why Tony is trying to see if he can handle this thing. I mean, all I know is this. I saw that image of the cover, and my man Scott Summers, he may be standing there holding his wife Jean Grey's hand, but that nigga is fuming. You hear me? Like, that Scott Summers is mad, bro. Like, seriously. Like, I understand how at the beginning of the Krakoan age, they just put, they put Scott and Jean and Wolverine in a little throuple. Why not have just gone thrown Emma Frost in there and everybody's having fun, But they didn't do that. And Scott is mad. His side piece is getting married to one of the most smug, douchebaggest dudes in all of Marvel Comics, and I know he is hot, but let's see where this relationship goes. Hopefully it's I don't know. I don't know what I hope it'll be. But yeah, let's get them together and then get them apart. Let's just get it out of the way. I'm more so looking forward to the relationship between Loki and Scarlet Witch personally, but that's just me. Anyway, let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all.
Thunder! The Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
The villain of the story. I got a chance to meet Michael Rosenbaum back at Tide War. That was a great time. Anyway, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So, editor Andrew Leviathan has confirmed that there are at least 2 different versions of the film playing in theaters, right? So, Twitter user Balsonics shared a side-by-side of a scene featuring Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, and his holographic companion Lila, highlighting a minor difference in the 2 clips. One shows Lila pointing at Miguel, and the other ends with Lila taking a selfie. The eagle-eyed Spider-Verse fan noted that while he watched the scene with the selfie during the film's opening week, but the selfie shot was no longer there when they watched the movie the week after. Around the same time, Sony Pictures swapped out the prints to fix sound issues. Andrew Leviathan, associate editor across Spider-Verse, then quote retweeted the post to confirm there are in fact multiple versions of the film in existence, simply writing in response, "I was wondering when people might start noticing." What? So here is my question. Was this a mistake or was this on purpose? And if it is on purpose, what else haven't we noticed? I love Marvel, but damn, y'all stress me out. God. Anyways, Crunchyroll is going Super Saiyan with 15 Dragon Ball movies. A host of Dragon Ball movies are headed to Crunchyroll. It's going to be starting with 1989's Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone all the way up to 2019 Dragon Ball Super Broly. The 15 films begin dropping today, with 2 more batches arriving on June 29th and July 6th. Here's the first list. So back on the 22nd, we got Dead Zone, World's Strongest, Tree of Might, personal favorite, Lord Slug, Cooler's Revenge, Return of Cooler, and Super Android 13. On the 29th, we're going to be getting the legendary Broly, Legendary Super Saiyan, Broly Unbound, Broly Second Coming, Bio Broly, Fusion Reborn, and then Wrath of the Dragon. And on July 6th, we will be getting Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, and then Dragon Ball Super Broly. Which of these is y'all favorite? Like I said, my personal favorite has always been Tree of Might. I just love Turles. I feel like he should have got another run somewhere in Dragon Ball. But yeah, what was y'all favorite? So the Spider-Man spin-off movie El Muerto is not gonna happen. So Sony has removed the Bad Bunny-led Spider-Man spin-off from its release schedule, dropping its former January 2024 slot. El Muerto, which had Jonas Cuarón in the director's chair, was previously scheduled to hit theaters on January 12th, but the film has lost its release date amid Sony's recent calendar changes. Rather than getting a new date, the movie's release is now labeled TBD. According to Deadline, the Spider-Man spinoff is still in development, but it has schedule impacted by the ongoing WGA strike and complications surrounding Bad Bunny's touring dates. These 2 factors have made it difficult to finalize a release window. Bad Bunny, of course, is the stage name of Benito Antonio Martino Ocasio, a Puerto Rican musician, music actor, and professional wrestler. The film has still not begun to film, which was supposed to start back in April. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I mean, the writer's strike is pretty much taking over a lot of stuff. We'll get more into that at the end of the pod, but yeah, it's like I said, content creators, it's time to rise up. Anyway, last thing we have here, the Craven the Hunter trailer dropped. Upcoming film focused on a long-time Spider-Man villain of the same name. And it's received its first trailer and poster and footage shown a ton of violence, a rift between a father and son, and a glimpse of the Rhino. It's set to be released on October 6th, and Aaron Taylor Johnson is starring as the Spidey villain that first made an appearance in 1964's The Amazing Spider-Man number 15. I'm with it. I know a lot of people aren't liking this movie already for whatever reason, which personally, I don't understand how anyone can shit on an entire movie after watching one trailer. You're saying, oh, the whole movie's garbage. Really? How do you know? How do you know? You've only seen a trailer. So calm down. It's fine. It's fine. Watch it or don't. Anyway, y'all, let's hop into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
It's on like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
Okay, you gamers, quick news here. E3 has been canceled, I feel like personally, indefinitely. So the 2024 and 2025 E3 events have also now been canceled, according to the Los Angeles Tourism Board of Commissioners. At a meeting on June 21st, the board presented a packet with updated information surrounding the tourism business in Los Angeles. On page 21, there's a chart that shows the city's convention sales for the fiscal year of 2022 to 2023. Under the heading Booked Room Nights Produced, there's an asterisk that notes includes E3 cancellations for 2024 and 2025. In a statement to Axios reporter Stephanie Tolley, an ESA representative said that E3's 2024's fate is to be determined. ESA is currently in conversations with ESA members and other stakeholders about E3 2024 and beyond, and no final decisions about the events have been made at this time. So it's kind of in the air. It's not an indefinite, no, it's not happening, but one of the great conventions of our time is going away. Dang. I hope it doesn't, because I want to at least go once. But maybe it might not happen for me. We'll see. All right, guys. Nintendo Direct had their June showcase. Let's get into some of the highlights real quick. SNES Super Mario RPG is getting the remake treatment and will launch on the Switch on November 17th. This adventure, which stars Mario, Bowser, Princess Peaches, Malo, Geno, and more, sees our heroes attempting to take down the Smitty gang while collecting 7 stars to repair the Star Road. The latest Wario game, WarioWare Move It, will be released on the Switch on November 6th and will get players up on their feet to compete in over 200 wild and hilarious microgames. Up the floor players can play it once, and this game seems to be all about holding a set of Joy-Con and just being as ridiculous as possible by performing actions like shaking, striking certain poses, dancing, and more. So kids should love this. As if a Super Mario RPG remake wasn't enough, Nintendo has also revealed a remastered 3DS Luigi Mansion Dark Moon, and a brand new game starring Princess Peach will be arriving in 2024. No more news on that, but we'll keep you guys posted. All 3 Rocksteady Batman games, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, will all be headed to Switch this fall. In addition, all DLC will arrive with the games. So that should be fun for somebody. But the big finale for the Nintendo Direct was Super Mario Bros. Wonder, a brand new 2D Mario game that will be released on Switch on October 20th. The trailer featured an extended look at gameplay and even showed off a new elephant-powered up Mario. One of the big new surprises for this 2D Mario game is the Wonder Flowers, as they make wild and unexpected things happen in the world, like causing pipes to come to life. Furthermore, it will let players choose whether to play as Mario, Luigi, Toad, Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, and Yoshi. So what do you guys think? Are we ready for a new Mario 2D adventure? Yo, Wonder looks incredible. That game was, I might just have to get my hands on a Switch now. Dono has one, but I may need one of my own now. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm a big Mario fan. So yeah, we're gonna have to get into that for sure. And the fact that the Batman games are coming too, yeah, I'm with that for sure. Finally, we have EA Sports and EA Games splitting. That's weird. Electronic Arts are undergoing a major internal shakeup, announcing today in a message from CEO Andrew Wilson that it's realigning its major studios and its leadership structure in an effort to empower our creative teams. The reorganization includes splitting EA Games and EA Sports, with the former being renamed EA Entertainment, in a signal that EA intends to expand beyond games where possible. Quote, "We're building the future of interactive entertainment on a foundation of legendary franchises and innovative new experiences, which represents massive opportunities for growth," Wilson wrote in a message announcing the news. So, what do you guys think? We have EA Sports standing all on its own, which I think it can, of course, because Madden, right? But then you have EA Entertainment. I wonder what they're going to get into. I mean, of course, they're going to do games, but we've seen what Sony's been doing lately with their Sony pictures and everything. Maybe EA is going to get into movies as well, too. I don't know. Maybe shows. Might even get like a Sims show or something like that. I don't know. Maybe some Star Wars stuff come from EA. But we'll see. We will have to see here. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. In other news, Marvel is skipping San Diego Comic-Con. Not completely. According to the Wrap, the studio won't hold a presentation at the prestigious Hall H, despite its rather excellent return last year. It's thought that the ongoing writer's strike is making it difficult for Marvel to plan ahead, with projects such as Blade, Thunderbolts, Daredevil Born Again, and Wonder Man currently on hold. Despite skipping Hall H, though, it is reported that Marvel will still have a presence on the convention floor, most likely due to comics, collectibles, things like that. The writer's strike, along with a potential strike by SAG-AFTRA, are making it tough for studios to show up to the annual convention without product and performers to promote their wares. That includes Universal and HBO, who will also reportedly sit this one out. Additionally, Netflix and Sony Pictures are not planning any Hall H panels this year, according to Variety. Warner Brothers is still yet to rule out the event, while Paramount Pictures is expected to host a panel for the upcoming TMNT Mutant Mayhem. Paramount Plus, on the other hand, is yet to confirm any panels for its host of Star Trek products. Yo, this writer's strike is killing people, man. It's killing. It is definitely making the content that we love to absorb difficult now. Like the fact that we're getting delayed, not only Blade, but the Daredevil show? Come on. And then Netflix ain't doing nothing. Sony ain't doing nothing. Universal, bro, this writer strike is hurting. Y'all pay them writers, man, for real. Stop playing. Pay them writers. Get off y'all asses. Oh my God, this is making me upset. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all for listening. Please be sure to listen to this podcast. Subscribe to this podcast. Let your boy know what you think about this podcast. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. Check out the YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to the videos there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?